beautiful people, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. And if you're new, welcome to my YouTube channel. Listen, I just came from work and I decided there's a topic that has been on my mind all week last week, and I didn't manage to make a video about it, and I decided why not, while I'm preparing dinner, just talk about it quick. Parents, let's gather here because this topic, it's about us. Of course, if you're not a parent, you can still talk about it, you can still listen, you can still give your opinion. I mean, everybody is welcome. So there are 5 main points that I want to touch on. Things that I have grown to learn, things I have learned through experience, through other parents, just throughout this journey of being a parent. You know, as a parent, you don't just teach your kids, you also get to learn as you teach them. It's like you're growing together, so you learn along the way. They teach you and you teach them. First point, ladies and gentlemen, disagreements. We all know it reaches a point as you're raising your kids. A certain age, they start just disagreeing about things, and they know how to bring their own to argue about things. They know how to they also have opinion, and they want to speak their opinion. You know, I have come to understand and respect and accept that my son at times will have his own opinion, will also have to speak his mind like he does. My son is a very open young boy. He speaks his mind without any fear, and I love it because that's how I'm teaching him. Although sometimes it's a bit difficult, you know, but I have come to understand and to respect that it's okay for him to just speak his mind openly without fearing, you know, fearing being shut down, or fearing being, you know, shut out, or just being told no, your opinion doesn't matter and all that. You don't have to speak your mind. My say is my say, and that's it. He is a person and he deserves to be respected. And you know, it's okay to have constructive disagreements. You know, it's okay for him to speak his mind. It's okay for him to, you know, to tell me, Mama, no, I don't agree with you on this. It's like this and this and this. And I have to respect at times, I have to respect that, yes, this is his opinion, he's speaking his mind. And although sometimes I might not agree with what he's saying, as long as it's respectful, and I have to accept it, because through me is learning that it's okay to also disagree, even with grown-ups. You know, you can speak your mind even with elders. You know, bring your point and your opinion to the table, and people should listen and respect it. You know, it's okay for you to say, no, I don't agree with this. I think that way it also helps him to know, okay, when others have their own opinions, when others speak their mind, I have to accept it and I have to respect it, and we have to find a common standing ground. To be honest, this can be very difficult for someone, especially like me, who was grown in an African household, where you're taught from the word God that you can't disagree, especially openly, with the elders. Sometimes they say something and that's it. Even if you have your own opinion, you can't say it out loud because the elders have spoken, you know. And right now I'm truly so proud of myself for allowing my son to have his own opinion and to speak his own opinion and speak his mind without me having to think that I have to, you know, show him that my say is my say and that's it. Or maybe when my uncle says something, or my aunties, or whatever, or whoever, you know, any grown-up, when they say something, he has to listen to that. No. Anyway, parents, let me know, what do you think? Do you think you should always accept for your kids to disagree and to have their own opinion? Or do you think you should just their children and you should stick to, I am your parent, or I am your auntie, I don't know, and you have to listen to me. As for me, I think as parents, yes, sometimes we just have to put boundaries and say, no, this is this and this is this. But most of the time, you also have to allow your kid to have constructive disagreements, because I think this builds him or her to know that I can accept when other people have disagreements or don't agree with my opinion or I'll speak their mind. It's okay. Second, let's talk about experience over grades. They have done their exams and it's that end of the term. They have gotten their results. Is your child or are your children always scared of showing you their results? Are they? As for me, my son is never ever scared of showing me his results, because I have shown him from the beginning. I've built that trust that, sometimes it's okay when you don't do okay than last time. And that way, you're able to work on being better on that particular subject next. For example, when my son gets his results, you always bring, of course, the kids here, they have to bring the results to you. You have to sign them, and then when the school opens, they have to take them back to the teacher for the teacher to confirm that you've really seen the results. So normally, a lot of kids are always scared about talking about their results. They could show you, but they will be very scared of speaking about their results. For me, my son, when he gets his results, we always sit down and talk about it. And one thing I am so proud of myself and my son, of course, about is when, for example, he doesn't do good in a subject like last time. Anyway, you want to tell them what you always say, baby? My son is just here, no? Okay, it's okay. So what my son always says when, for example, he doesn't do that well in one subject, like maybe the previous exam, what my son always says is, Mama, it's okay if I didn't do so well this time. I still have time to better myself and to find where I did the mistake and to do better next time. And this makes me so proud. And sure, when my son does not do so well in a subject, the next time he always tries to do better than the previous ones. So my son just told me what he always tells me again. So my son always says that, Mama, I have a chance to do better next time. So this makes me so proud, because it trusts me enough and it trusts himself enough to come and talk to me about his results without any fear, and that makes me really happy. So I think as parents, we should just make our kids, or let our kids trust us enough to be able to talk about their results without any fear of being judged or being, spoken to in a harsh way. I know sometimes as parents we have to be a little bit strict, but your kids should be able to sit down with you and speak about their results without any fear, I think the focus should be more on developing and bettering themselves rather than always doing right, because even the world is not like that. Even for us grown-ups that work, we make mistakes and we learn from our mistakes. We do better next time. So same goes for children. Number 3 is managing resources, teaching our kids to manage what they have, to manage the resources they have. For example, I know sometimes we have that itch to buy our kids so many things. You buy this, you buy this, you buy this, you buy this. But sometimes I think it's okay to not give them everything. I think this helps them to be more appreciative of what they have, and to know that they can't always have what they want, and to also think outside the box. Try to find other solution. If I don't have this, what can I get to fix this? So think outside the box. Be more appreciative. Know that you can't always get what you want. Also helps them to be more creative. What do you think, parents? I know we always have that itch of, oh, let me just buy for them. But what do you think? Let me know in the comment section, parents. Number 4, teamwork. Teaching our kids about teamwork and the importance of teamwork. Although I think as kids grow, it reaches a certain age that it automatically comes, that they understand the importance of teamwork. They know that they need that sometimes to do some things. But I think as parents, it's also our job to really try to show them and teach them the importance of teamwork. To know that there's some tasks that are very hard to work on alone, and sometimes you need collaboration from other people. Even it could be with playing, even at school. They learn that there's some things I can't do them on my own, and that's okay. I have to need a partner, a friend, just collaboration for me or for us to do it better. And that's okay. There's some things, yes, you have to do them alone, but there's some things that are too hard and you don't have to do them alone. This is really, really good because it helps them in bettering their communication skills. It also helps them in being patient. It also helps them in also agreeing to disagree, in being able to accept disapproval, in being able to accept other people's opinion. It also helps them in building trust. It also helps them in helping and being able to ask for help without feeling any guilt or feeling ashamed. It's okay to ask for help, to need help. It's okay. Number 5 and the last one, guys, decision making. I have learned that even if some answers as a parent are not as I would like them to be, or they're not the answers I would like for me to hear, it's okay. It's okay. I don't have to always get the answers that I would like to hear from my kids, from my kid. It's okay if they have a different answer from what I expected. I can sit down and talk about it, and this way I give them a chance to get better in analyzing things, in making their own decisions the best way they can, in thinking through when really making decisions. Of course, as a parent, there's some decisions I will help them make, or I will make for them as a parent, as long as they're still young, But there's some decisions it's up to them to make. I can try to help them, but whatever they decide, it's what I go with. For example, with sports, I let my son decide what he wants to do. If he says, Mama, I would like to do football, or I would like to do basketball, or whatever, I give him a chance to do that. That way he gets to learn what he likes and what he doesn't like, what he's passionate about, and so forth. I also get to experience and see what he's passionate about, what he likes, what he doesn't like. It also helps them to trust themselves more and make right decisions next, or even try to really think things clearly and really build their confidence and trust in themselves and know and understand the importance of decision making. As you guys know, these kids are growing and so are we. We are raising them and we are also growing. So parents, let's always remember that it's a learning process. It's a learning process for us and it's a learning process for our kids. We are growing with them and we should also be patient with ourselves. We make mistakes and that's okay. We make mistakes and we learn from them, and that way we are growing, and so are our kids. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about all these points that I spoke about, and add your 2 cents in the comment section. Even if you're not a parent, give your 2 cents. What do you think? That's it on today's video, and I will see you on the next one. Ciao.